Hello everyone, so I'll be leading this discussion session one more time. So the first topic is before starting the first topic, there are two definitions which I would like to make over here. So first is the definition of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence can be treated as intelligent behavior by machines, which are considered to be dumb by many since you have to program them. So if you take a computer out of the box, you still have to program it to allow it to do something meaningful, right? So in the sense that the machines alone cannot do anything until it's being programmed to do. So that is basically the idea behind calling it dumb by many people. So, and the another definition is of machine learning. It's which gives the computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. So explicitly programmed here means that I have a generic algorithm which works. I have a huge data set. So I just apply that generic algorithm to that huge data set, and somehow the things work and everything falls in place. So recent examples would be of translations. So we have the images over here where supposedly Russian language is being translated to an English thing. And we have a chess player. We have a picture from the Go tournament. And we have some robots trying to play football. So this is, I guess everyone would be aware of it, but I just wanted to make it explicit. So there was recently a dense discussion on the scope of AI. So how many of you know about it? Between Zuckerberg and Musk? I'm asking a question. I need a response over here.
You know about this?
Yeah? Nope. Nope. Okay. So I'll start with the introduction. So Mark Zuckerberg is basically the founder of Facebook. And yeah, just the founder of Facebook. And Musk is SpaceX, Tesla, PayPal, and you can go on with that. He's not stopping yet. So there was a recent discussion where these two people were fighting over the scope of AI, in the sense that Elon Musk was in the favor of regulating the advancements in AI. He thought that the doomsday because of AI was near. Since everyone was now researching in AI, there was a high possibility of someone using it in a different manner, which is not for the safety of humans. And Zuckerberg came out and said that there's no need to worry about, and there's no doomsday coming, and it's just that the Elon Musk thinking is a bit far-fetched and he's not thinking in the right direction. So this was basically a dense discussion on AI. So we have two teams where a person says that you need to restrict it so as to save ourselves from a future apocalypse. And we have another person who's there's nothing to worry about, no doomsday is coming. So before moving forward, do you have any inclinations toward any team? Okay, I'll start individually. Tahir, which team would you prefer?
Musk.
Okay, Agatha? Musk.
Musk.
Come on, we need someone for Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg? Nope? Okay, so which team would you prefer? Musk or Zuckerberg? Okay, so we have two and okay, fine. So, should the scope of AI be limited? And now to give some ammunitions to both the teams, it's should we limit further research or restrict research in particular domains only? Some teams would be researching in the medical domain and some would be researching in the military domain. Should we stop the military ones and allow the medical ones to flourish? That's the first thing. Second point is just the continuation. The medical robots are replacing doctors as more precise surgeons. Right. So you have a better efficient thing operating on you. It's not a doctor, so it doesn't have the feelings. So it doesn't care if you feel the pain, or it will do what is right for your body. It won't care about your feelings that do you like it or not. It will probably give you anesthesia, but yeah, it depends on the machine. And like the third point is more like a moral thing, that subsequent job loss and increase in people who cannot be employed. It's like they have the skill sets, but that won't be required. So like these are some of the points you can like fight off with. So should the scope of AI be limited?
I think by regulating the scope of AI is that the scope of AI is limited, but it should be given a particular direction. I think so. Research in every field is very important, but there should be a regulating body that how things should be going and in which direction there is a more need to be do research on.
So you are just speaking in the direction of Musk. Okay, fine. Agree. Anyone else?
I don't think there should be like restriction on some areas or enhancement in some other, like restriction in medical and in military, but not in medical, because you can still use, or maybe military, medical or not. So, but I know you can like use technology from others department, or I don't know, and just use it for military. Like you can find technologies in medical which can be used in military, like nanotechnology and everything, and it doesn't mean anything. So it should be more like what they're able to do, like limits, like what the machine is able to do, but not in some areas, like in everywhere.
Okay. So, anyone else?
I think that there shouldn't be limits for research.
Yeah.
Because like even if I research in military, maybe I can find something that is good in medicine, what he said, I think. We have to limit maybe the applications. Like if you find that in the research you find something that can be bad, you have to make restriction on this. It depends on what you find when you do the research.
Okay. So we have 3 points favoring for Musk, like Team Zuckerberg.
Doomsday and restricting the limitation of the research, I think it's a bit too fast of a difference, but I guess there needs to be some kind of limitation. I mean, you can't just build an automating killing machine, like, you know, like in terms of weapons. But I mean, we shouldn't restrict the research going on in the military, because technology has been developed. A lot of the things has been developed because it was being used in the military. Like, for example, the internet, it was initially used for communication between the troops, etc. So we shouldn't restrict like in terms of military applications, but in terms of like weapons or something that could be harmful to humanity, I guess some sort of limitation should be necessary.
Okay. So you switched to Musk. Okay, it's fine. I was just like asking for the pre-inclination before the discussion.
Doomsday, I mean, when I think of Doomsday, I think of like Terminator, where like AI takes control over humans, you know.
Okay.
But like, I do agree towards Team Musk in the fact that AI needs, at the very top of the hierarchy, there needs to be some sort of human control. Like, there needs to be someone who can take the responsibility. So, for example, a medical robot, it's good, but there needs to be a doctor who could take a doctor or a technician who could take responsibility if something goes wrong. So you can't just let robots like roam free.
Okay. So you are like more pitching for supervised robot workers.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're the case.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks. Okay. So, okay. So like I had a different question, but I would like to continue the discussion forward. So the my like modified question is: do we, as the human race, deserve to get the knowledge of advanced learning algorithms? In the sense that, okay, I'll just simplify it. How many of you have watched Terminator 3, the Skynet thing?
Long time ago.
Yeah, it's fine. So the basic storyline, what I recall, is that everything was connected to internet and the AI got control of that, right? So do you think you find a similarity between now and that what the scenario the movie predicted? You're connected to the internet, right? So everything nowadays is connected to the internet. You have the security protocols, that's agreed, but Skynet was able to break those protocols and like take control of all the things which was connected to the internet. So my point is, do we as a human race like should search for more advanced algorithms? Like, we know some people are pushing for the betterment of humanity, but there are some others who are like doing everything they can for like waging wars and all those things. So what is your opinion? Should we like proceed or research in search of more advanced algorithms or not?
I think so. We are already checking for more advanced algorithms.
Yes. But should we like limit the scope of that as well? Because of the human tendency to wage wars and, well, you know the history, right? So you know what all happened, like the world wars and the all the things which are documented.
We shouldn't limit the scope of knowledge.
Hmm.
Knowledge is really important, but we should limit the use of knowledge in the bad areas.
Okay.
Like you can make electricity from the nuclear energy,
Yeah.
but you can also make an atomic bomb.
So what if I hack into a nuclear power plant and like disable all the systems? That's a nuclear bomb sitting, right?
Yeah, that is it.
So
So you have to make the security protocol better, an algorithm that is better at the security. And now, I guess there are some nuclear power plants in which even if we shut down the cooling flow,
mhm.
that is by which you will explode. Even if you shut down the cooling flow of the D2O, then even in that case the prawn doesn't explode.
Okay.
So, in I mean that we should go on the safer side using these algorithms instead of going on the.
But my question is like, if you publish an algorithm on a public domain, just like your intention is right, yeah, you are just like, oh, just for a safer way of life, I have presented this algorithm, and someone's like, okay, I can use this in a different manner. He won't tell you even; he'll just use it, right? So how you will control that? So that is my question, right? If you publish anything in a public domain, like just to uh, tell everyone that this algorithm exists and this will help you a lot, but there's a slight chance that a person also like understands the algorithm, uses it in its own manner, and like comes up with something which no one is aware of, and that would be like a surprise, right? So
I
nope.
think there's no really answer to this question, and we just have to believe in human. Because you can't, like, it can be good or bad.
Yeah.
And you just, yeah, I think, and if something bad happened, there's always someone better than you, so there's always be someone who'll be able to stop. I hope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, technology, most of the technology is it's a double-edged sword. You can always use it for this or that.
Mhm.
I mean, for example, the nuclear energy could be used for nuclear energy to produce energy, or it could be used as nuclear weapons. You know, the cliche of how humans, it's not the technology that is the problem, it's the humans.
Yep.
But I don't think it's right to limit the advancement of technology.
At this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
just to, yeah, Agatha's right. I mean, we have to believe in ourselves.
Maybe what we can do is like modifying the laws.
Yeah.
Since technology improves, you have to put laws that in case you do something wrong with this technology, you get punished.
So yeah, like,
And that's like a way to prevent doing. Of course, I can, I don't know, steal something, but I know if I do it and they see me, I go to jail.
Uh-huh.
Do the same with technology. They know I can take an algorithm and do something bad with a technology. If I do this, I get punished. And maybe it's a way to try to avoid this.
Okay. So, like, if I would like to summarize the whole thing, it's like you need to restrict it at some point, but we still haven't come to the conclusion at what some point of time is. Like, we all like decided that yes, the scope of AI should be limited, like restricted, not limited, but it should be at a point of time when it's like getting out of hand, and we don't know what that time is. So we are trusting ourselves with doing this. Okay. So I have one more question. Okay, I think I'll just leave it. It's not fun. The last one was fun. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Thank you.